MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the San Francisco Giants. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Jeff Samardzija is on the mound for the Giants in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Standing in, Kevin Kramer, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The shortstop, number 44.
And the pitch. Fouled off. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come into this one fresh off a victory last time out that ended a 6-game losing streak.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first 2 games of this set and expect another close one here. Both of the first 2 games decided by 1 run.
You know, D-Roll, when you get in these series like this, when 1 run means so much, you like to be able to be the team to score first. But both these games have been very close, and it's going to boil down to who gets the big hits in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning.
That's a big knock right there for his confidence. He had seen it. You're walking to the plate. You know your average had dipped below 220 for the first time in a long time. Nice AB.
Here's Melky Cabrera as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. What do we need to know about this lineup, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
So coming to the plate, Colin Moran. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 21 for him on the season. And that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead.
Not many players have the strength to hit the ball out towards the China Basin in this ballpark. He put a charge into that ball like few have ever done here.
Batting fourth,
Josh Bell the next to hit. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 27 homers and 69 runs batted in. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with.
And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. Gone! Back-to-back homers. A solo home run here off the bat of Josh Bell, number 28 on the season, and the lead for the Pirates is now 3-0.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or if he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Now at the plate, Lonnie Chisenhall, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Skied into straightaway right. Slater's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 16 for him on the year, as the Pirates have opened it up now 4-0. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
D-Rose, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, well, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Elias Diaz the next to hit. And the home away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
That evens it up 1-1.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Flares this one over toward first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Bucks out in front, 4-0. Chris Archer gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
At the plate, Thomas Quinlan, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead 0-1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is red hot right now. You grab your gloves to run out on the field for the bottom of the first inning, and you got a 4 spot, a crooked number up on the board for your pitcher. They're feeling super confident about the way they're playing.
Quinlan is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chisenhall is after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I'll tell you, Joe Panik is someone I'm excited to see. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Maybin, who sometimes goes by the nickname Slim. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Swing and a liner. Foul. And the slider gets him swinging. Two gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Pulled toward right center field. Cabrera on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order. They're down 4-0. So stepping in, Pablo Reyes. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Maybin is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And let's shine the light on Stephen Vogt right here. Solid big league catcher, also very versatile. Ability to move to first base, handles himself from the left side of the plate.
Stepping in, Chris Archer. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with one away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
At the plate, Kevin Kramer. He singled to start the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at bat, an opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
Shaw comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Melky Cabrera.
Digging in now, Melky Cabrera, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Pirates leave one. They lead it 4-0. Now at the plate, Chris Shaw. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Right side, but it's well fouled. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Here's Joe Panik. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled toward right center field. Cabrera's there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 6th, the shortstop, Jan Hervis Solarte.
Stepping in, Yangervis Solarte. Head-to-head against Chris Archer. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Here's the first pitch to him. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Solarte is most often considered a third baseman, but he's actually playing shortstop for his club in this one.
Yeah, this would usually scare me a little bit. Third base being such a reactionary position, and then going over to short and that being more of a rhythm and timing, creating footwork towards first base. Might have a little bit more time, but the way the shifts have been employed in today's game, he occasionally touches shortstop. He occasionally touches second base, so I don't think this is a stretch.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Settling in now, Colin Moran.
Leading off for Pittsburgh.
Yeah, that last at bat, Danny, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. And now a pitch on the way. Skied into very shallow right. Slater has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the first baseman, Josh Bell.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Josh Bell. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
In that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate. Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. One out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike to count. The 2-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Ranging back is Maben, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Yeah, and this is a tricky right field to get a feel for here in San Francisco. The brick, the fence, it has a little bit of everything as the ball caroms off the wall. He does well to get it back in as quickly as he did, but it's not in time to prevent the triple.
Stepping in now, Adam Frazier, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now the 1-0. A bouncer up the middle. Solarte's got it. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
Welcome back as the Giants look to get their bats going in the 3rd inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. Specifically, power has been nowhere to be found. They entered the day with the lowest slugging percentage and fewest home runs in the league, which has led to a lot of media criticism, especially locally. One player told me, it's obviously a huge problem that we need to figure out as a group, but until we start driving the ball like we think we can, we need to find other ways to score runs and support our pitching staff. We'll see if they can show some signs of improvement as time goes on, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Unable to find the zone with the slider. And he falls behind now, 2-0. The 2-0. And it's fouled away. Popped him up. Bell over to his right. But it's the pitcher that makes the play. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting eighth, the right fielder, Austin
Stepping up to the
Slater.
plate, Austin Slater. First delivery to him on the way. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
One strike now from Archer. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike two. Here it comes on 0-2. And he misses there, 1-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him
Batting
these days.
ninth.
Looking back at his
The
last
pitcher.
start, he racked up
Jeff
9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can
Samardzija.
put up similar numbers in this one.
Stepping into the box, Jeff Samardzija. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
Archer looks in. 0-2 pitch on its way. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Giants down in order. They trail here 4-0. Ready for another chance?
Leading off
Elias
for
Diaz.
Pittsburgh,
He got on
the
top of
catcher,
one and was a ground out
Elias
victim last time.
Diaz.
Here's the first pitch to him. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1 pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Oh, look at Solarte. Oh, but he beats it out. Almost got him after the great stop, but it's a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the inning.
Hey, that's a heck of a job by the shortstop right there for him to range, at least get to that ball and show his pitcher with a diving stop. He's willing to get dirty all day long. Wasn't able to complete the play, but the effort was there.
In now, Pablo Reyes, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Reyes, a 25-year-old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Fly ball out to right field. Slater's under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the pitcher, Chris.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and the pitcher scheduled to bat next. That'll bring up Chris Archer. First delivery to him on the way. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. The second for one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Pittsburgh leads this one 4-0. Striding in, Thomas Quinlan back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
Baseman.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Hit the other way out toward right field. And Chisenhall calls for it and takes it for the first out.
The center fielder, number 5, Cameron Maybin.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Cameron Maybin. First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Hit hard up the middle. And that's the first hit in this one for the Giants.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Brandon Belt. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And that ball is over the wall out toward the cove. A home run. A 2-run home run for the guy they call the baby giraffe, Brandon Belt. Number 13 for him on the year. And the Giants draw closer. It's now a 4-2 game.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Now batting, number
Chris
26.
Shaw, the next to take a turn at the plate. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Line toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Hey, one of the things that makes it so tough to pitch is you consistently have to make good pitches. Even on 2-0, you just can't lay one right down the middle.
Yeah, I'm sure he wanted to nip a corner right there, but hats off, challenging 2-0 in a fastball count. He came and got some.
Into the box, Joe Panik. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Runner going a second time. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but it drops foul down there in the home bullpen area. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And he popped him up, but this will land untouched. Here comes another 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Archer's ready. 1-2 on its way. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Reyes is going to get there, and that's the third out. Bye bye baby. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. We played 4. It's the Pirates 4 and the Giants 2. Digging in once again, Kevin Kramer. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The pitch. This is pulled into right, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Stepping in now, Melky Cabrera, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Line toward the gap in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Colin Moran.
At the plate, Colin Moran comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. This year against right-handed pitching, Moran carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. The 1-0. Fouled off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
The 1-1. Fouled away. Ready with the 1-2. Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Drew Pomeranz is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Standing in now, Josh Bell, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A 1 pitch on its way. Fastball well outside. Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Kramer, the runner at third. Cabrera over at second. Moran on at first with nobody out. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And it's fouled away.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Once again, a 3-2. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Wow, they went to the pen because they liked the matchup, and what does he do? He walks the first guy he faces to bring in a run, so much for that strategy. Makes you wonder if they'll turn to him again next time in this situation.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Lonnie Chisenhall. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A ball and no strikes.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. The 1-1 misses. Ball 2.
2-1.
The 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
5 runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And the run is in to score from third. It's now 6-2.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Digging in to try it again, Adam Frazier. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. First and second now, 1 man out. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
2-2 to Adam Frazier. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Into the box now, Elias Diaz, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss. The 2-1. Swing and a soft liner down the line in right. Foul. The 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Slater's on his horse. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Pirates 6 and the Giants 2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with manager Bruce Bochy, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The shortstop, Jan Henry.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
One strike now from Archer.
That's a ball.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-1 home. A bouncer to the left side. Kramer is up with it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Up next for the Giants, the catcher, Stephen Vogt.
Striding into the box, Stephen Vogt. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
And a slider tails outside for ball one. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Vogt is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but it stays in the park and caroms off archway number 3.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Raiders.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. To Frazier at the bag. Relay to Bell. The double play. And that's how the inning ends. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. He said it's been quite a show that they put on at the plate today, and not just in terms of hits and runs. Yes, they have a ton of hits, but they've also only struck out 2 times. That's a rarity in the sport these days, but it also seems to be a winning formula.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for Pittsburgh, the left fielder.
Stepping up now,
Number
Pablo
15.
Reyes. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Shaw has a play. 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Chris Archer.
So here now is the pitcher, Chris Archer, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box, Kevin Kramer. Fouled off. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The windup and the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Fouled away. Misses. Ball 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Fastball. Ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Digging in and looking for more, Melky Cabrera. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Slater will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. One left for Pittsburgh. They lead it 6-2. Buster Posey is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Number 28, Buster Posey.
And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Giants, the third baseman, Thomas Quinlan.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Thomas Quinlan. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Softly hit out to short, and that'll be the second out.
The batter, the center fielder, Cameron Maybin.
So striding forward now, Cameron Maybin. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Archer steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. 2 out, nobody on. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
3-0 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Yeah, and if you can make it all the way to the 6th inning before you give up a walk, you're doing something right. He's been very efficient so far, so we'll see if he can get back on track here.
Now in the box, Brandon Belt. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And he'll be tagged out at second base, trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Back here in San Francisco, it's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Chris Stratton is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 34, Chris Stratton.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Colin Moran. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Moran.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Shaw is in pursuit. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Josh Bell.
Josh Bell will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Here it comes. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both the left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Two and 0. Outside, 3-0 now. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Three-two pitch. Is at the knees and called strike 3.
The right fielder, number 5, Lonnie Chisenhall.
So digging in now, Lonnie Chisenhall. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on its way.
out.
The windup and the 0-1. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We've reached the 7th inning stretch here in San Francisco. It's the Pirates 6 and the Giants 2. Brandon Belt will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The 1-0. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be fouled. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Belt on his way to second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes one, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
Stepping in now, Chris Shaw, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch, and he fouls this one off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 0-2. Slow grounder to first. Bell brings it in, and he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Now batting second baseman, Joe Panik.
Standing in, Joe Panik. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. To 1-2 now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
The shortstop.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Standing in now, Yangervis Solarte, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Ready now, Stephen Vogt. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Runners are at first and third, one away. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Into the cove, but foul. The 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Cabrera. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and in to hit next it'll be Austin Slater. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Evan Longoria will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 10, Evan Longoria.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Solarte at second. Slater on at first with 2 down. Ripped down the first base line. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Archer comes set. 0-2 pitch on its way. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Pirates on top, 6-4. Derek Law has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
For the Giants, number 64, Derek Law.
Into the box now, Adam Frazier. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. The 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Vogt gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Frazier is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Elias Diaz. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Slater's under it. 2 down.
Now batting, number 15.
Coming to the plate now, Pablo Reyes. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one's flared off to the right side. In comes Slater. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Thomas Quinlan. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Brandon Maurer is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 38, Brandon Maurer.
First pitch of the at-bat. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Cue shot here out towards short. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The center fielder, number 5, Cameron Maybin.
1 gone here in the Giants' half of the 8th, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Cameron Maybin. First pitch on its way. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that was perhaps bay bound, but instead it's a long foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Right side hit hard, and that is through into right field for a single.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
In now, Brandon Belt.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Runners on the move for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. He was not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and digging in at the plate will be Chris Shaw. He's set. Here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. Corey Dickerson will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here.
Dickerson.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. He's got the average at 285 here to start play. 41 home runs now and 96 driven in. Two and 0 now. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Panik onto the grass, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box, Kevin Kramer. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. The 0-2 once more. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Moving under it, Shaw makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Melky Cabrera.
In now, Melky Cabrera. He flew out in his last at-bat. first pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. This is on the ground over to first. Belt will take this one himself, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They're up 6-4. Digging in, Joe Panik. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
The second baseman, Joe Panik.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's taken for strike one. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Kramer is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home ninth.
Shortstop, Jan Hervix Solarte.
Digging in, Yangervis Solarte. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. One out, nobody on. The 0-2 once more. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Sent on the ground out to second. To his left, Frazier. Throw on to first is in time, and the Giants are down to their final out now.
Now batting, catcher, Stephen Vogt.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stephen Vogt. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Felipe Vasquez takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 73.
He's set, and the pitch. Fouled off. Two-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away.
Nope.
And he lays off here. It's a ball and a strike to the Giant backstop. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Last strike here for the Giants. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Catch is made, and the Pirates are back in the win column again as they take game 3 of the series, and the ball game is over.
Well, that's win number 90 on the season for them so far, and they've been a force on the field all year long. And by the looks of it, they're not done yet.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Buccos with their 90th win, best in the division. Chris Archer earns his 12th victory in the ball game. Jeff Samardzija struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Chris Archer. His record now is 12-6. The loss goes to Jeff Samardzija. He falls to 7-12. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 41,915. The Giants thank you for attending tonight's game at Oracle Park and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely. Good night.